Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Gamester TV. We are bringing you our second game of the evening. It is going to be Paragon Esports taking on Sequential Gaming, and this is our first game of the night that is coming to you from the Plantronics Pro League Invite Division. This is probably the #1 seed versus, I'm going to go with not the #1 seed is all I'm going to say. I don't want to pick that Paragon Esports is anywhere near the bottom or in the middle of the range. Definitely the favorites, though, are the boys from Sequential Gaming. We'll get into the server straight away and take it away, EJ.
I'm following Cal, who said it's not called, which I guess would be with a C, but he's got a shark fin, dude. So he's letting it rip here in the match. So Paragon Cal, and not doing much at all. He's sort of just driving around, cruising around the field, sussing out the play of the land, all that sort of thing. His teammates, though, they're doing a heap, dude. The other Paragon guys. Do you want to just run through who the teams are for us?
Yeah, all right. So we got Paragon Esports are on the blue team, Ozzy Osborne versus Ozzy Osborne, FX and Called, or Cald as he likes to be called. And on the orange team, Sequential, Penor, Soma, and Eren.
All right, I hope Pinoir scores. Go, Pinoir. Shout out to JP for getting the name wrong the other night. Penor getting the opening goal there, Crisis. Beautiful play by him. Long-range shot off the side. And that's the opening goal for SQL here in the Plantronics Pro League.
And good game, good goal to them. Penoir from the big one. Jay Ponage getting trolled, I think, by, he said, I think it was the Sequential boys or maybe the Jam Gaming boys that got him calling Penoir. And I think that might actually stick. They've scored one goal already. Paragon are going to have to work very, very hard tonight, EJ, to be able to take a couple of games, a couple of goals, and maybe the series off of Sequential.
Yeah, absolutely. 340 on the croc. Crisis, how are the pings tonight? Players fairly even in the ping stakes tonight?
Oh, yeah, pretty much just Penor with a ping that's above 100, but everyone pretty much in the green. FX there sitting on around about 84, so he is the not quite the wooden spoon when it comes to pings. Penor definitely having the hardest time, but I don't think he's going to be worried too much. A mid-air demolition. Soma taking down FX with just ruthless action in the air in front of the goals there.
And just a quick heads up for Pulse, that was a joke that we had on Tuesday night, dude. I won't call him Pinwire anymore, but I had to start off the match. But FX says no more to that one, EJ, as I'm going to level the scores up by getting a great goal in. Ball off the wall, FX got aerial, denied us the replay. Didn't deny me the replay, I saw it, but denied you, the view of the replay. And 1-1 Crisis, 2 minutes 54 left on the clock.
Well, just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if you play Rocket League on stream, it doesn't matter if it's a GameStar stream or somebody else's stream, let the replay happen so that your viewers can see the glory all over again. I know that you want to get down to business and score another goal. It is 1-1 at the moment between Paragon and Sequential, but your fans want to see you score those goals and see how you do it. Just in case we don't catch them on camera, let that replay happen. While it's 1-1, as I said, EJ, and Paragon doing what they needed to stay in this game, equalizing.
Oh, I'm still with FX at the moment. He drives it off the top of the roof, brings it down into the corner himself, gets the centre ball, but a nice clear by Soma there, getting air himself, lots of air. And that carry he had earlier tonight, Crisis doing the job for him. He needs all the gas he can get to keep that height.
A shot on goals from Eren, and in fact he kind of faked himself out of it. He got the bounce off of, well, he got one bounce. In fact, he didn't fake himself. He actually did get a touch to it. It just looked as though he slid past it from the angle of the camera just then. But from the replay, which they let us watch, we could see he got just a tap on it, changing the direction of the ball and putting it into the back of the net, beating two defenders who were playing goalie at the time. 1 minute 50 remaining on the clock. Now Paragon were able to recover from going 1-0 down and get a goal on. Soma has to get the halo to prevent that happening again. FX doing work, EJ, with a second shot, and he almost equalized the game.
Oh, great chance here for Paragon. FX into the air. FX gets the touch on, but it's a fraction high. Crisis. Follow up from his teammates. Oh, who got the defense on that? Soma. That was great work by Soma then, just managing to keep the ball out. FX back into the air again, flicks it down into the SQ hole, half the field, but it's cleared back down towards Paragon's goal line. Pushed forward again, this time by the Cowled. And K as in Klingon. So Cowled. I'll get it right one day, Crisis. Poor bastard, I'll get it there for him. But I played with him the other night and he carried me like a champion. Must have a sore back, but he did a good job. Ball's coming in, SQL about to get another one. No! Not quite there, Crisis. Close, very close.
Yeah, Eren just not enough boost to get himself all the way to the goal, and almost an equalizing opportunity yet again from Paragon Esports, doing very, very good work to try and snub the nose of the boys from Sequential, but not enough. Sequential Eren cleaning up in the end there, the ball sitting, floating in the penalty area for a little bit. Getting cleared out by Ozzy Osbourne, but the anticipation from Eren was there, getting the rebound back into the net and punishing. Well, it wasn't sloppy defense or anything. It was great defense. It was just defense that was beaten.
Just a good shot. That's sloppy defense, though.
Yeah, Eren gets the start, gets the kickoff, gets up into the air, and man, that just happened too fast for the defenders to recover. They were looking for that cheat shot after the ball usually gets stymied in the center, and well, it just moved too fast and Eren took advantage. 4-1 after
just too strong.
It started so close, EJ. This scoreline is not really a great reflection of the passage of play that this game has been, because it was 1-1 for absolute ages, and these last three goals have been scored in the last minute and a half or so. It has been a punishing second half of the game.
We could get another, Crisis. 2 seconds, it's in the air. FX says, I don't want to go 5-1 in the first game. Thank you very much. And he knocks it out of there, Crisis. Now, we're ready up at the start of the in-between. And this is because we're in the Plantronics Pro. We better be pro ourselves. Get some.
And
all right,
just
quick
a
shout out
reminder
to the
there
people in Twitch again, Crisis. We've got a lot of listeners in here tonight having a great night of as a Plantronics Pro League action.
Have we got any shout-outs that we need to do?
Well, I was going to do a shout-out to Pulse from my parrot. You could hear my parrot chirping in the background, so shout-out to Pulse from Oscar. And while I'm saying that, the first shot on goal has come in from the Paragon team, so they weren't happy with the 4-1 scoreline either, and pushing the ball forward to try and get an early goal here. 4 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. SQL versus Paragon. This is the Plantronics Pro League on GameStar.
The ball in the blue zone, spending a lot of time here, but not in front of the goals. Fortunately for Paragon, they've been able to keep it away from the goal face, keep it on the sides there, but now it's sitting up, and a shot goes begging from Penoir. I've been caught now. I've called him Penoir a couple of times. Penoir gets the ball away. We're following Eren right now, trying to set the ball up, gets it into the midfield. There's a bounce off of the post. It doesn't go in. After 3 attempts at the goals from Sequential Gaming, still the donuts on the board, but the danger is still on. Paragon right now fighting over each other almost to get those clears in. 3 players underneath the ball. They are playing very, very defensively right now, and it's not, it's just enough as the ball flies off camera there and was successfully defended there by Colt. He will be thanking his lucky stars that he was able to get back for that one.
And Crisis Miracle wants to know, does he get a shout out?
Oh, absolutely. Miracle.
Oh, he does.
Shout out to you, mate. Thanks for joining us in the Twitch chat. Hit the follow button.
We do a Paragon shout out to the Miracle Man. And Carl gets himself a goal. The Klingon sounding Carl. Oh, great work. You need to ask for more shout outs, Mr. Miracle, because when he gets one, they get a miracle goal.
Well, that was 2 rebounds that Carl had to deal with in order to get the ball in. The defense from Sequential was very, very strong, but not strong enough. And it is 1-0. This is the first time that Paragon have been on the lead. That was a dangerous situation. The ball floating past their goal face. But now the defenders are in place. They're going to clear it out. We'll follow Cold for a little bit as he is the man of the hour. You can see Ozzy Osbourne carrying the ball up. There's going to be the ball sitting up into the air. He's got good anticipation, waiting for the ball to come down to him. It's disrupted though by, I think it was Eren, who got a touch to it and prevented the ball from getting to him. So he's having to fall all the way back, and a shot on goals goes wide from Penor, almost punishing Paragon for their offensive stance at the moment.
Oh, it's fantastic action. 2 minutes 35 on the clock, and they need this one. They need to pick this game up and get themselves on the scoreboard. The cross shot coming in from the blue team, Paragon, back in defense. Soma, I think it was, who got that shot on. Here comes an aerial attack on goal. Oh, you can't get much closer than that. Oh, my goodness. If FX got any closer than that, he'd have to put a wedding ring on it, Crisis. That was fantastic defense.
Oh, and look at how long the ball again sat in the blue zone. Sequential taking their shots and then going, okay, we're going to regroup and try and set things up again. And that is exactly what they've done. We were with Penor as he saw his opportunity and he took it, putting one back and drawing the game 1-1.
Oh, look at him twist through the air like that, Crisis. As a Japanese man's nipples say at the S&M Club, let that twisting begin. I'm going to stick with Aussie. He likes a bit of twisting as well. Maybe not of the nipples, though, Crisis. More of the car twisting variety. And as I say it, he does a little twirl for us right there.
All right, here we go. We're following Eren at the moment. He gets a touch to the ball. He's coming up looking for a cross. He's looking for the offensive cross to defend it. Now carries the ball away. It's disrupted. Nice pressure coming through from Paragon at the moment. They're keeping the ball in the orange zone nicely, making sure that it's kept away from Sequential. They're they're having to play in their own half now as they carry it back, trying to keep control of the ball. That is crucial for them, knowing where the ball is going. The best way to know where the ball is going is to send it there yourself, or have one of your teammates send it there, and that's what they're trying to do. And the goalie misses just by a hair's breadth, and Penor says, thank you very much. I'll take that goal. Oh, look at that.
The Penoir drinking Penor picking up another one.
What's Penoir drink?
That's 2 goals for him tonight.
What kind of drink is a Penoir?
What was that, Chris?
What kind of drink is Penoir?
I don't know. It's a red wine, isn't it? Like a mulled wine?
Is it?
Yeah, totally.
Well, he's not only is he a Rocket League player, but he's got a posh vintage.
He loves his bit of vintage, does old Penoir. He doesn't have a
demo from Cold.
Sunnies on the roof of his car. That's pretty vintage. You've got to be a pretty vintage dude to wear sunnies on the roof of your car.
Yeah, what have we had tonight? We've had sunglasses and shark fins, mostly.
Oh, the shark fins are rocking it. Anyone got a shark fin on your car, you win at Rocket League.
Cold with that shark fin, looking to take advantage. The ball sitting up in the orange zone now. Gets up into the air. He's going to cross it over. It's setting up, but very, very softly. And a nice defense there from Penor, but it's back. The crosses are coming through, but this is great defense from Sequential Gaming, keeping it away from their goal face. Finally, it sits up and it takes Paragon by surprise. They've got nobody coming through to take a shot. Here's an opportunity, the last opportunity at the death of the game. Oh, the defense from Soma is good in the end. The ball's still in the air and cleared away. And Sequential give us a little bit of a heart attack there and go up 2-0 in the series.
Yeah, that was the closest game we've had so far. It's only the second game, I might say, that we broadcast of the Plantronics Pro League for Cybergamer. And you're listening to Crisis and EJ on GameStar TV. Hope you're enjoying tonight's Rocket League coverage. Get the conversation going in our Twitch chat. We're loving the banter. Keep it up as we head off into round 3. What are Paragon going to have to do, Crisis, to get themselves back in this other, I say, than the Miracle Man trying to wish for another miracle?
Well, it is always an option, so I'm glad that you've excluded it from the possibilities that I can present. Look, they've been doing very well. I think the problem is that the crosses that they've been getting on have been a little bit too gentle and a little bit too predictable. And Sequential have been very, very good with their lateral defense, preventing the crosses from actually getting to their goal face. So I think a little bit more aggression and maybe getting the crosses started off further away. Sequential pen or, Eren. As we just watched that on the replay, as I was saying, I think that Paragon need to get their crosses less predictable. So start them from further back, put a little bit more power behind them so that the Sequential defense, which has been very, very strong, doesn't have an opportunity to react or to organize against the attack. Now, one of the things that you shouldn't do to recover from the game is start losing it by dropping goals.
In the first 10 seconds of the match.
Was it 10 seconds? Goodness me.
So we got 4 minutes and 23 left here on the clock. This is game 3. And Eren gets the double to start it off. Oh, he's in fine form in this one. Eren gets the underside of the car here, gets airborne, bounces it down, rebounds it down into the goal. And that's 2 goals to Eren within 50 seconds of the match. That's just outstanding. What a start, Crisis.
Beautiful play from him, in fact, and that was a difficult goal to actually score. It came, the ball rebounded off an opponent, and he read it perfectly. The minute he saw the direction of the ball, he knew where it was going to bounce and was ready for the half volley to push it into the net. Here he goes for his third. He goes over sideways, gets the broadside on, but it's cleared out. Nicely intercepted by Paragon Esports, but the attack remains on the blue zone. Eren with yet another opportunity, twisting through the air. He's throwing all of his skills at the moment at the attempts. None of the goals that he scored has been exactly the same. He's been called on to bring all sorts of skills onto the table. Only scored 2 goals though, I'm just going to say that. Hasn't scored a third yet, EJ, but plenty of Rocket League still to play. 3.5 minutes. He could surely put another one behind.
If Eren gets a third one here, dude, I'm going to lose it. It's going to be absolutely on like Donkey Kong. But he's going to get it ripped out by a teammate. Oh, they try. Eren comes across down the right-hand side, kicks it into the wall, flicks it, follows it up.
Oh!
He's going to get it. No, denied. FX with the last-second defense there for Paragon, keeping his dignity intact as his pants are getting pulled down, and Eren's coming in for his third crack at him, and FX says, no, not tonight, and pushes him away, Crisis.
That would have been the goal of the night for sure if it had gone in, but the defense absolutely secure in that occasion, preventing the third from going in. Eren takes a long-range shot. It gets deflected by Paragon and cleared away. Ozzy Osbourne hanging about with FX and Cal now in the back of the blue zone. They don't want to concede another at the very, very least. They want to maintain security and give themselves an opportunity to come back. The ball's sitting up now. It's in the orange zone. Ozzy Osbourne tries to get the dribble on. FX has to come in to support him because Penor was the disruptor there. FX now carries the ball across, but again, nobody there, EJ, to take advantage of the cross as it passes the orange team's goal face.
No, the only one there was Mr. 2 goals in the game, Eren, and he's keeping it real here, pushing it down to the other end of the field. He needs to get in behind this one, but he drops back on defense. Boom! Penor gets himself totally smashed. Oh, his teammate almost flicked it into the net on him. Oh, that would have cost him a spanking if he had done that one. But it managed to go a bit high and clear out of there. Eren's still circling around back here at the net. I'm sticking with him, Crisis. He's got 1:40 to get a third goal in the game, and I think he can do it 3-0, or they'll say it's SQL versus Paragon. It's really Eren versus everybody else.
Here he goes, he's up in the air, he gets the shot going, but FX is there to joust for it and pick up the halo and save another attempt at goal. Doing very, very good work at the moment, old FX on defense. But there's another shot, FX with another clear, doing great work yet again. Now danger in the orange zone from Paragon Esports. They're putting the ball up, but again, just no cross that that
1
really
minute on the
creates
clock.
any sort of danger, and nobody to follow up from it. Peno and Eren now working together. The cross goes in off of the corner. Soma gets the deflection. The goal face is wide open. FX picks up the ball in the midfield, but doesn't convert into an open goal face, and that he will rue that miss. That could have been the start of the comeback, EJ.
He will rue it indeed, dude. He'll be thinking about that all night tonight when he's crying himself to sleep on his giant pillow. But 30 seconds are in this game to go. Eren goes airborne, doesn't manage to hit anything, but he looked good doing it. He really looked good doing it. He looked like an Eren in the air. Back on defense now, clears it out again. It's absolutely the Eren show this round. Now, we won't call his name again, of course, crisis for the entire rest of the night, unless it's his third goal. No, he can't quite do it. 10 seconds to go. It's his last chance, one last tap of the ball. But that was his round, so we'll pretty much not call his name now for the rest of the night. Night, Eren. Time for a sub.
Well, the countdown gets down to 0, ladies and gentlemen. And after a strong start from Paragon going up against the Giants of Rocket League in Oceania, they were unable to hold on for very long. A 3-0 victory to Sequential Gaming in our second game of the evening. So, EJ, do you want to pick an MVP out of that game?
Well, no, you can.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm quite happy for it to go in the direction of Eren. He had a fantastic game. 5 shots on goal in that last game. He did good work in the previous 2 games and had some absolute style and a near miss for the hat-trick in that game, which just...
I was waiting for that hat-trick,
Oh,
crisis.
man.
I was ready for it.
When I go to bed tonight, I'll be dreaming of that ball actually going right the way in. All right. Sorry, EJ. I probably slayed you just then. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in a couple of minutes with the third game of the evening, and that is going to be Jam Gaming versus Gameroos Hypernova. This is Crisis and EJ.
Get some jam.